You're welcome to today's episode of The Human Angle. Thank God it's Friday. As with everything, there is always the many reasons why it should not be or why it may be difficult. But it's important to note that life is a culmination of the decisions we take per time. And one of the factors that determines how we will live our lives is our state of finances. This is in no way to say that finance or having money is everything, but it's impossible to not take cognizance of the fact that our finance is directly tied with most decisions that will affect the way we live our lives. So today we'll be discussing some simple tips and tricks on how to cultivate a savings habit and enjoy the many benefits it offers from Poshare Foundation. Number one will be to have and follow your budget. We cannot overemphasize the need to always have a budget. While the best laid plans can always go wrong, we must give ourselves some room that will ensure that we are free from pressures, especially money pressure. The truth is, it has sent many people to early graves, and a budget ensures that you have an idea of what your average spend and income is per time, and then it gives you the opportunity to appropriately prioritize what needs to be done and when it needs to be done. With this plan, you are able to judiciously manage what you have, and also with having a budget, it's easy to make a lifestyle change that allows you to plug the leaks that may be draining your funds. Too many times, we're always in denial of how lighthearted we are with our spending habits. We're quick to say that we work too hard to not pamper or spoil ourselves. But the fact is, pampering is all well and good. But then, we need to ask ourselves, the benefits of today, do they outweigh the benefits of this tomorrow when we are no longer able to command the earning power that we have right now? So my word to you today would be, don't procrastinate, be intentional, and start having a budget. Secondly, automate your savings. Now, it's safe to say that we have technology to thank for bringing innovative and easier ways of being intentional about our lives, especially our finances. And there are, of course, pros and cons. But I remember there were times when heaps of thousands of naira had to be taken to the bank and then a very long queue you joined just to be able to save money. But now with the click of buttons and without too much physical effort, we're able to move funds from one point to another, making it easier to follow through with our financial plans. So I advise, find a digital bank that affords you the kind of benefits you're looking for and then automate your savings. As long as you're earning, you'll be able to save more with commitments and a variable plan. Number three will be to avoid or minimize impulse buying. So I spoke extensively about this, that is impulse buying, earlier on in the week. And if you haven't watched that episode, please go back immediately we are done with this episode and watch it. The truth is, this is a lesson we all need to learn and keep relearning. Let's face it, it serves no purpose to just keep buying and buying things that are absolutely not necessary. And then if we can control that impulse, we get to have so much more to actually afford the very necessary things we really need and not just getting once. Now to number 4 tip, it will be to learn to do more with less. The art of doing more with less speaks directly to our lifestyle spend. And to achieve some semblance of financial freedom, or to actually have financial freedom, you have to be intentional about truly making a change to how you relate with your finances, which includes your saving and your spending habits. Being able to do more with less is being able to prioritize between your wants and needs, learning to do without things you don't need, understanding delayed gratification, and then taking advantage of do-it-yourself tricks and tips. Now, at the end of the day, we will discover sometimes things could get done for less. We just need to put on our thinking caps more. The number 5 tip would be to set savings goals. The fact is, there are no viable plans without goals. Goals are the true benchmark for the measure of success or failures. Therefore, if we do not have a goal to save towards, it will become more difficult to be consistent with the savings habits. And the only people who may find no difficulty with this are the stingy people. But the truth is, there are so many things to do with money. So why not just make it easy on yourself by having goals and working towards achieving them? Can we give it a try? Now to my number 6 tip. Save first, not last. The fact is, there's no better rule. No better way of cultivating the habit of making intentional plans towards savings rather than it being an afterthought. And then to wrap it up, number 7, if you live in a city like Lagos, trust me, you want to be smart about how you shop. So be a smart shopper, and not just in Lagos, wherever you're located really. There are bargains to be had, discounts to be taken, sales and all. You only need to be on the lookout to get them. So I'll end this by asking you this question. Is it actually easy or tough to save? Whether it's easy or tough, remember that it may be easy because you have imbibed the culture that makes it appear so difficult because of your lifestyle, commitments, and other factors that are the realities in these present times. Still, it's very doable. Commit to it, take actions towards achieving it, and then you're just halfway through. And that brings me to the end of today's edition of The Human Angle. To share your financial story with us, share with us 1 or 2 things that you have learned. So if you have questions or comments, kindly send me an email at programs@ng.com or send a mail to business@proshareng.com. We'll be glad to hear from you. Visit our website www.proshareng.com to get more information on your personal finance and updates from our news stories and videos. Also follow us on our social media platforms showing on the screen for further updates on our market reports. Till next week when I come your way again and when we'll be looking at tax and you. Thank you for watching. Keep taking steps moving you forward towards your financial freedom and have an awesome weekend.